hear you.
Yeah, I thought our guys came out were really focused, especially defensively. Withstood some tough shots that they made in the beginning and wore them out towards the end, just with defensive pressure, intensity, and just getting stops and making shots doesn't hurt either.
Questions? I know defense is always your calling card. It's been a bit of an issue to start, but what did you like during that stretch of 13 minutes where they didn't make the basket?
Yeah, that's who we got to be. And I thought we were way more cohesive than we've been. Guys were together, were talking. I thought our switches were better. We were loading. I just thought overall we played a great defensive game. And despite, I thought they made some tough shots to begin with too. A couple tipped and loose balls that they took advantage of in the beginning. But I thought our guys were really focused defensively.
What did Tyler do for you guys early? The intensity he brought?
Yeah, Tyler Perkins is the ultimate competitor. From the first second he's got on campus, he's set the tone, and I think no matter what team he's on, he's going to bring it. And I thought that he brought that to the game. I thought we started great because he was intense. I thought he just knew everything we were doing and set the tone for the game.
What was the biggest difference in this game tonight compared to what happened the other night against Virginia?
This game, I thought we came out and we were really together. I thought, our guys were talking much more defensively. I thought that, we were just more cohesive. I thought there sometimes in the Virginia game we're a little discombobulated. A little bit, not knowing exactly what spots we're supposed to be in. Unfortunately, we're a team with 9 new players that are learning how to play together. And we just got to keep getting better.
Coach, in that UVA game, they shot 56% from 3. Tonight, you held Penn to just 29% from 3. What do you think changed perimeter defense-wise?
Yeah, I think it's what we've been saying. I think we're just more cohesive now. I had a lot of credit goes to our guys. I think, going back to practice the last couple of days, I thought they were very focused, locked in on the game plan. I thought our leadership set the tone. I thought the rest of the guys followed and really came out and played the way we want to play.
Eric, I know you guys don't think this way usually, but did you feel like you guys needed a win of this magnitude after what happened last week?
No. Honestly, I think what Coach talked about earlier, just us coming out and playing together. We knew we needed to do that and just come out and play hard and together. And whatever it ended up being, we were going to be okay with it, but definitely going to play hard and together.
Tyler, anything you can say about going against your former team, getting the start, the bucket on the first possession? Anything about that?
Not really, nothing. It's just our next game, our next day. We just try to play Villanova basketball, so, yeah.
So, Tyler, what has the last couple of days been like going into this game tonight, knowing you're going to be facing your former team?
It's just like every other game. You just got to prepare mentally and, like, with scout and everything like that. And we were all locked in, and we all played Villanova basketball.
Coach, you had more assists tonight than you did in the last 2 games combined. What did you see from the ball movement, making that extra pass, finding open shots for the offense?
Yeah, it's something we talked about. I think, again, we're a team with 9 new players. Guys are learning how to play together. They're learning their looks. They're learning their reads in a new offense for most of them. So I think with time, we'll get better and better. There's been times this year where we've shared the ball at a high level, and then there's times where I don't think it's our guys trying to be selfish. The defense, sometimes the defense throws you off and you miss reads. I don't think guys are purposely not passing the guys. It's just a matter of getting used to the offense.
Most stretches of the game were pretty positive. It seemed like some of your most positive stretches were with Eric at the 5 and you went a little smaller. How are you balancing playing Eric next to Enoch and what your best 5 is? Will it be matchup dependent mostly?
Yeah, I think that's one of the strengths of this team. Tonight, they really spread you out. You had a lot of movement on the perimeter. So that this game we went a little smaller, but there'll definitely be games where we got to match up to size, and we've done that as well. And I think we can do that at a high level as well. So it's just really what the game needs.
The start wasn't what you wanted, 2 and 3. Eric said after the last game that, hey, it's still early. Maybe around the program, the sky was falling in some respects, but you guys stayed with it. Getting a win like tonight, not just winning, but the way you played, the way you won, almost 50-point win. What can that do for you guys, for your confidence going forward, and just kind of relax things around the program? Who's going to help?
Well, I think that no matter the results of any of these games, we want to continue to get better. And what we were disappointed in is that we were going up and down in terms of being together and getting better as a team. So I thought tonight was a good step in the right direction in terms of getting better and being more cohesive. And then we just got to continue to do the same thing. We got to get better despite the results. This is sports. There's nobody here who doesn't want to win every single game we go out, but we unfortunately don't control that. All the time. What we can control is coming to practice, working as hard as we possibly can work, lock into details, and being together as a program no matter what.
Seemed like Logan responded pretty well to not getting the start. What did you like about his response?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't no big deal about him not starting. He's a consummate team player. He wants to be in it with his teammates. I thought he showed that tonight.
What are your initial impressions about facing Maryland on Sunday?
I have no idea. I was focused on this game. I literally have no clue.
Coach, Dixon shot 4 for 5 from 3 tonight and is shooting over 50% on the season from 3. Are you going to try to get him more looks, or is that something that you guys want to game plan around?
Nah, we don't want him shooting that much. We've been trying to limit his to not. Yeah, I mean, obviously Eric Dixon, he's a tough matchup. No matter what he's doing, he's a great shooter from the perimeter. He's great in the post. You put him anywhere, he knows what he's doing. He's a great. He's one of the. To me, he's one of the most dangerous players in the country.
Did he surprise you with that transition one-handed?
I'm sorry?
Did he surprise you a little bit with that transition?
No. I watched Eric Dixon play for, what was it, 8-9 years, including high school. So he has some sneaky hops when he wants to.
Coach, Jameer Briggs tonight, 16 points, 8 rebounds, was plus 35. Seemed to really be controlling the offense, slowing the game down a little bit. What can you talk about his performance moving the ball?
Yeah, I mean, he's another guy that's a new guy that's figuring out his role on this team and figuring out his looks and opportunities throughout the offense, and I think he's starting to settle in. And I think it's been a process. I mean, we know he's a guy that's had scored close to 40 points in high school in a college game. He's been a big time player in college basketball for a long time, so he knows how to be in the big time moments. And as he gets more and more comfortable, I think you'll see better and better production from him.
With this win tonight, you'll now be playing for third place in the Big Five Classic. So, what are your initial thoughts about that?
No matter who we play, we're going to come out and try to play as hard as we possibly can, and try to get better until then. And whoever it is, we're going to come in and try to play 40 minutes of Villanova basketball. That really doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what game we're going into. It's our Super Bowl game. We only get whatever it is. If we're lucky, 40-something games throughout a college season. You work all year, so it doesn't matter what game we're going into. It's our Super Bowl.
Coach, your team was able to score against the Penn zone that last year. Sometimes you had some trouble with against them. Was that something you game planned going into the game to approach that zone?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you go and you look at and scout each team, and you try to see their tendencies offensively and defensively and try to be prepared. So we'll try to be prepared as possible.
Thank you. We're going to bring Penn in now.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.